Namaste, good evening. I'm Naveen Gursidayal, your self empowerment coach. I empower students, employees, homemakers, and business owners overcome challenges in their lives and enable them go deep within to achieve peak performance in their lives. Welcome to today's live session. I'm thankful to one and all for having been coming in every day online with me here for an interactive session and brainstorming to make it lively and enthusiastic to go deep into these topics which I bring in on a daily basis for all of us to understand the value out there, which is easy to access, the value out there which will empower us to go deep within and achieve peak performance in our lives. So that's been started so far since last pretty more than 2 months. I've been coming live every day, and now it's a time to go or make a shift into the topics and understand deeper aspects of life for us to go deep within. Hence, today will be the last live session of season one, and I'll be coming back with season two on Monday, 2nd November. It's also the time of Navratri and Dashera festival, which will give everyone a break. And I promise to come back with much more interesting topics in season two starting Monday, 2nd November. So, having said that, let's see who all have joined to go deep within the topic which we discussed yesterday, the extension of yesterday's topic. So right now we have Rupashri. Hi Rupashri, thanks for joining in and thanks for hashtag live. Anya joins in from YouTube. Thanks for hashtag live, Anya. Thank you so much for your time. And Shobha ma'am. Shobha ma'am also is here. Thank you so much, Shobha ma'am. Thank you so much for your time. And thanks for hashtag live. So, with that, I would like to begin the topic which we discussed yesterday, the extension of it. Yesterday, I had said that we are going to continue tomorrow. And yesterday was part one, and today I've come up with a extension of few more pointers for us to close the topic on how to get rid of your inferiority complex in today's session. So before I move ahead, I would request you to kindly, after this episode is over, I would request you to kindly go and like this particular video and also request you to kindly share this so that it reaches many other people within your network. So that's a humble request. Please keep on doing that. That will be a great favor you would be doing for me. Okay, and also as usual, I would request you to kindly visit naveenguru.com, my website, to have more access to information on self empowerment and also to understand details about my signature program, Empowerment for Excellence. All right. So, having said that, let me start with a recap of what we discussed yesterday, just for people who are watching this new on a replay, or for people who have joined in new, and even for people who were there yesterday, and just for you to remember and recall what we discussed. Just a quick refresher here. We started with fish swim excellently well, and monkey is super in climbing trees. And we also discussed that fish does not climb trees and monkey cannot swim well. We discussed about that. And the other pointer was 95% of the world's population suffers from inferiority complex at some degree, at a smaller degree, medium degree, or a larger degree. We spoke about that. And that impacts our road to success and happiness in life. The other pointer was inferiority complex comes from our conclusions regarding facts. We conclude some of the facts on our own perception sets in, our evaluation of experiences, and majorly from our assumptions. And we also discussed about DDG, that is deletion, distortion, and generalization, which helps us to kind of rather not helps us, which in fact puts us into unwanted map of our own of the reality out there in the world. Okay, and the other pointer was inferiority comes from whom we are measuring ourselves and against what. I gave an example of a non-singer who is a very good speaker but cannot sing, neglecting the fact that he or she can speak very well, has got good oratory skills, but rather would end up comparing himself or herself to a singer, wherein they forget their own skills and talent and start comparing themselves to others and get an inferiority complex out of it. Okay, and we also spoke about lack of knowledge or skill makes us inferior in that knowledge or skill, but it does not make us an inferior person. It does not make our personality or character inferior. So we had spoken about these pointers. We had discussed these pointers yesterday, and today I would continue with the second part. And we have Beena Aunty joining in. Thank you so much for joining in, Beena Aunty. Thanks for hashtag live. We just did a quick refresh, and we are now getting into today's topics. Okay, what's the first part for today? The fear of coming second always bothers us at the back of our mind. And that's how we have grown up. I'm sure even Shobha ma'am would be able to resonate here. She deals with a lot of students. The fear of coming second always bothers us at the back of our mind. This is something which we have seen in our childhood. There is a lot of peer pressure, there's a lot of competition, even in the schools. But what happens is that we are always running a race. And that particular aspect of fear, the fear factor, sets in at the younger age itself. We have undergone that, and the newer generation also is undergoing that. There's a lot of in first world countries, in developed countries, there's a lot of peer pressure about learning new skills apart from whatever they get to study in school, like dancing, gymnastics, skating. There are many other things. Competition is healthy, but too much of a competition leading to a fear of coming second can be unhealthy, can stay in the mind forever. That can be a negative incident, or that can be sometimes, let's say, a person comes second or third. The development of coming second or third in examination or any competition, that gives that fear stays in the mind forever, and that becomes a negative thought which will bind people in that fear factor all the time. It's like, I don't want to come second, I want to come first. But we forget that we might come second this time, but we might come first next time. But more importantly, talking about inferiority complex, we might come second in this one, but we might be first somewhere else. Like I was giving you an example of the singer and the speaker yesterday, right? So the speaker can't be singing, but he can speak well. But the singer can sing well, can't speak well. But the speaker can speak well, but can't sing well. So they should be happy to understand whatever strength, talent, skill, and knowledge they have, appreciate it, enhance it to a next level, rather than ponder over something which they are not cut out for. I recently read in one of the articles that the person who comes first is always happy for obvious reasons. And the person who comes third is happy for a reason that he did not come fourth. Rather, at least something is better than nothing. He did not get a consolation prize. Rather, he got a bronze medal. He came third. So the first is happy, the third is happy, but the second is not happy because he just missed being first by a small margin. And this is an example of a competition, of a race, or anything like that. But the same thing happens to us in our lives. We run always with this fear of coming second in anything what we do, but forget those hidden talents, skill, and knowledge what we have, which will make us come first elsewhere. So that was what I want to talk on this pointer. Chinmay joins us in Instagram. Hi Chinmay, thank you so much for joining in. Truly appreciate your time. Please do put in hashtag live in the comment section, and stay with us. Yesterday also you were there. We will be talking the second part. Today's topic is how to get rid of inferiority complex, part 2. Okay, we have few more people who have joined us on Facebook and also on YouTube. Would request you to kindly put in hashtag live, or yeah, hashtag live would be helpful. That will let me know that you are there. Hi Mithil, thank you so much. Thanks for joining in, and great to have you in the session. Thanks for hashtag live Chinmay on Instagram. Okay, let's move ahead. Sometimes we think, believe, and assume that we should be better than others in our lives. Sometimes we think that, and that sometimes becomes most of the time and all the time. And when we are not, we feel miserable. It's an extension of the previous pointer. Why do we have a fear of coming in second? Because we think, believe, and assume that we should be better than others. And I don't even know why this particular thing exists in our lives, that we should be better than others. It's always a feeling which is running in the human's mind that we should be better than others. If we live with this, that is something which is going to be a major contributing factor for inferiority complex. So, and once and for obvious reasons, if at all we come second, we feel miserable and live in that unwanted shell. We live in that pain that I'm coming second and somebody else is better than me. So this thinking, believing, and assuming are the major culprits which can mess up our lives to from a small degree to a very high degree. Some people can get really psychedelic about it, saying that I'm coming second and I can't come first. And you might have seen in some of the kids, you might have seen it happening in even in some of the adults also, when it comes to business or people who are employees. And we also get to see that homemakers who are bringing up their children, they also are getting this pressure on themselves. They think my son or daughter is coming second, and from there they take up pain. So it's just not being the first party, the second party also is getting into pain, especially the homemakers, which is certainly not required. And it is not required for us to think, believe, and assume that we should be better than others. It is, life is not a competition. Life is something which needs to be lived fullest with happiness and contentment, and rather than and not living with a fear factor all the time. Let's see who else has joined in. We have Shobha ma'am joining in. Says, I have seen many parents who have not been good at studies expects the child to be always first. Many mediocre students are always very settled and happy with what they are doing today. So today, people who have been mediocre students earlier are living a life today, but people would have come first top in the examination or competition might be living in that pain because, as I said earlier, I just told about 5 minutes back, that fear sets in at a young age and stays for lifelong. That I have fear of coming second. We don't want that to happen, right? So thanks, Shobha ma'am, for sharing that point. It's a very, very valid point. Okay, Going towards next point. In this world, there is no measure of standards or scale like bad, good, or best. Okay, there is just one thing, that we are best in something, and we need to find out what is that thing and be satiated with that and be happy and carry on in life. What is best we are in. There is no standard of scale like okay, this first, second, third, and third, second, first, or ABC, or anything like that. And the example of the scale what I've taken is bad, good, or best. Okay, there is only one. You are best in something. Find out what you are best in something, nurture it, enhance it, and live a happy life. And do not go in for scaling yourself and comparing yourself being either in the bad scale or good scale or the best scale. There's just, as I said, no need of any kind of segmentation. There's only one category which is the best category. You need to see which is the category which you belong to, and stay in that and be happy, and not go about comparing yourself to somebody else or something else. Right, that's what this point is talking about. Put it in your mind that there's only one category, and that is where I am best in. As I gave an example yesterday, somebody can be a best singer. That's it. I am a best singer. Do not try to compare yourself to somebody else with that they sing better than me or they sing lower than me or anything like that. And same thing with the speaker. It can be anything with the art, or it can be anything with the salespeople, people who are in business, or people who are in employment, and especially in the business of sales. You know, they would think that last year that person got the award, this year I want the award. If you are good in sales, you are in a career or business of sales. So try to be best in that and excellent in whatever you are doing, rather than comparing yourself to somebody else. Right? So what does that mean? That even if we last year, if we made 1 crore and the somebody else made 2 crore, does that mean that we are not supposed to compare and live with 1 crore? It's a perception what you give. If 1 crore is good enough for you, then, and next year you want to make more, try to enhance that. As I said, if at all you have the skill and the talent to do that, enhance that. Okay, so you are best in selling something which you already know. So try to excel in that, try to enhance that. Don't try to compare with somebody else. People are not able to get even 1 lakh per annum out there. And if you're earning 10 lakhs or 1 crore per annum, be happy you are doing that. You want to excel, beat yourself because you are the best. So have that mentality and go ahead. You will be happy that you are self-contented. You are happy that you are on your own, and you are happy to believe that you are the best and trying to beat yourself on that particular best achievement which was there for last month or last year or whatever it is. Don't compare yourself with anybody else. Just keep on going. Aim for higher results, being the best in whatever you do. Let's see what are all the more points coming in. Bina ma'am says, just do your best. Yes, ma'am, absolutely. And Mithil Bhai says, nice one. Thank you. Thank you so much. Well explained. Thank you. Thank you so much, Mithil. Appreciate that. All right. Going ahead. Chinmay, if you want to say anything on Instagram, feel free to put in your thoughts. Okay. Tune your belief system to think that you are unique and there is no one like you. Your belief system which is there, right? It is in the previous case where I said the negative feeling comes because we let our belief system work against us. So here I'm saying that tune your belief system to think you are unique. Whatever you are unique, and there is no one like you. And nature has made you unique with whatever you are. Go ahead and excel yourself in that uniqueness. Go ahead, perform well with that unique abilities which you have, and be happy about it. Do not compare yourself to somebody else, and do not let others also compare you. You'll be doing them a favor. So with that, you are reconfiguring your belief system to think that you are unique in whatever you are, and you are the best. And whatever you do in your own space, you are doing a good job, getting best results. And there is no measurement like 1 to 3, as I said. Just uniqueness is something which is gifted by nature to you. Uniqueness is something which the universe has given to you. Be thankful for that uniqueness, what you have. And when I talk about your uniqueness, you should go deep within yourself and find out what is unique within you, and what is it that you are going to concentrate on your life ahead, whatever age you might be. Whoever is watching this video, whatever age you might be, you have something unique. If you're a homemaker and there is a uniqueness of cooking good food, this uniqueness of putting in good values into the younger ones, then you are unique. You should never compare that. Okay, I am a homemaker, but my classmate in college days, she is a CEO of a company. A CEO and she's living a good life. You need not have to compare yourself. You are a homemaker and you are unique, and and bring up a best family, bring up good values in the children who are following you and who are idolizing you. So do remember to tune your belief system to think that you're unique and there is no one else like you. Okay, we have Shreya joining in. Hi Shreya, thank you so much for joining in. Appreciate you for the hashtag live, and thanks for your time as well. It's an extension of yesterday's session, how to get rid of your inferiority complex. Any of you who are watching this video, I would request you to kindly watch yesterday's video, which is the same topic, how to get rid of your inferiority complex. That was part 1, and today is a continuation, which is part 2. Okay, and all right, again, be happy that nature has made you to be the best in your area of expertise, and someone else is best in something else. As I was giving the previous example, right? Your classmate is a CEO and you are a homemaker. Be happy about it. Be happy for your classmate that she's best in that one. And if you're a homemaker, be happy with what you are doing, which is bringing up a family, providing them their daily food. Excuse me. Providing them their daily food and providing them values. If at all you're working as an employee somewhere, and your friend has got multi-crore business, that's fine. He or she is best in that. You be the best in whatever job you are doing. It can be a teacher's job, it can be an accountant's job, it can be a sales job, it can be a people manager or HR, finance, whatever job you're doing. You are there because you are unique. Nature has packed those skills and talent and knowledge in you. So be the best in that one and enjoy the uniqueness which you have, with which you are giving back to nature, you're giving back to society, and you're giving back to this whole world. So please be happy. First of all, in the previous point, I said, tune your belief system to think that you're unique. And tune your belief system that you're unique. Now start being happy for the fact that nature has made you to be the best, and enjoy being the best in your area of expertise, in your area of whatever niche you have, and somebody else is best in something else. Wish good for them, and you be the best in whatever you are doing. Okay, so those were the pointers I wanted to touch upon. What did we discuss today? The fear of coming second always bothers us at the back of our mind, which is there since childhood, and something which always kills us. Sometimes think, believe, and assume that we should be, sometimes, or most of the time, we think, all of us, the we is missing there. We think, believe, and assume that we should be better than the other. And when we are not, we feel miserable, not at all required. And what happens when we think like that? Negative feeling comes in because we let our belief system work against us. We let the belief system make us go deep into a pain because we are not good enough and feel worthless. That is what our belief, we are letting our belief system do, which is not at all required. And also remember the fact that in this world there is no measure of standards or a scale like good, bad, best, or anything like that. You are unique and you are best in whatever skills you have, whatever talent you have. So tune your belief system to think you're unique and there is no one like you, whatever you're doing. Love what you're doing and excel in it and be the best. Be happy that nature has made you to be the best in your area of expertise and someone else is better in something else, whatever they have their uniqueness in that. And because of all these factors, what we saw, this is a very reason that fish lives happily in water and monkey lives happily in the trees or on the trees, right? So fish can't climb trees. Fish tries to climb tree, it'll die. If monkey tries to swim like fish, it'll die, right? And same thing, we are dying a death every day with inferiority complex. Do not do that. Go with the uniqueness what you have, which nature has given, and be happy with that and excel and outbeat yourself. If at all you want to enter into a competition, you want to have a competitive mindset, have a competition with yourself, excel yourself from whatever you did last time. If you gave a good speech last time, try to give a better speech this time. If you earned a few lakhs or crores last year, try to earn something better this year without letting inferiority complex come in. If you sang a song really well last time, try to sing something better. And that's how we become experts and we become excellent people in our lives. So another request, after this session, please do like and share the this video, and that will help me reach more and more people. And this message goes to everybody, and you will be helping me in achieving my mission. Okay, one announcement what I've got to make. Today is the last session for season 1. All these days we had season 1 which ran for 2 months, and I'll be coming back with new and interesting topics and pointers in second season. And the new season starts on Monday, 2nd November. And from tomorrow, we are also having the first day of Navratri, and everybody would be busy with Navratri and thereafter Ayuth Puja and Vijayadashmi. So with that, I would also take a break and work. I already have a good database of many topics, and I'll work on getting more and more interesting topics for all of you. And do remember, we meet again at the same time, 8 p.m. Indian Standard Time on 2nd November, which is a Monday. So please do block your calendars. That's my promise to you that I'll be coming back with a new season. There'll be a break in between because of Dashera, and the new season begins from 2nd November, Monday, November 2020, by the way, which is just 15 days away. All right. And let me see a few of the comments which are coming in. Rupashri says, enjoyed. Binanti says, enjoyed. Shobha ma'am says, enjoyed. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Rupashri, Bina ma'am, ma'am. Anya, thank you so much. Is not coming up. Anya says hashtag enjoy. Shobha ma'am wishes us, wish you and your family happy Navratri. Thank you so much, ma'am. Shobha ma'am, wishing you and your family a very happy Navratri. Veena ma'am says happy Navratri. Thank you so much, Veena auntie. Happy Navratri to you and your family as well. Okay, with that, I would like to end today's session with a promise that I'll be coming back on. Rupashri says happy Navratri, everyone. So the comments are not coming up. I don't know for what reason I'm clicking on them, but they're not coming up. Apologies for that technical glitch. Wishing everybody. Okay, now the comments have started coming up. It's Shobha ma'am's coming, Beena ma'am's coming, Rupashri's coming. Wishing everybody a very happy Navratri. So, from my end as well, having announced the end of season 1 and also having announced the beginning of season 2, wishing you all a very, very happy Navratri, Ayut Puja, and Vijay Dashami. Let this entire season of Dashera bring you and your family a lot of health, happiness, peace, and prosperity. So please take care, be safe, stay healthy, and stay blessed. Thank you so much. Namaste.